stream. This is going to be Wimbledon 2. So this is the third tennis game we're playing on them. Just looking at them here on the Master System. Who knew how many there was going to be? I think there's another one as well, because there's one where it's the picture of the box is literally just a tennis racket, so maybe there's even more. But yeah, Wimbledon, it seemed okay as a game. It actually deserves a sequel. Look at the top screen. It seems like hands have been banned in the world in which Wimbledon 2 takes place, so they had to erase them from the top screen. Bit of a strange one, but you know, these things happen. This is obviously an alternate reality version of tennis. But yeah, apart from that, the presentation is absolutely fantastic on this. Unreal for a Master System game, the amount of like all the options you would basically want in a thing in a current tennis games. However, there are some flaws we'll see. So let's do a free match at the start. So you've obviously got a chance of campaign and thingy already, which is good for an old system. Then you can do any combination you can think, like, so you can do a doubles where you're just one of them, or you can obviously do against a computer, or you're like ally, or you can have another player. Basically, all the combinations you can realistically have. So let's do this, and then you got your three like actual things. Actually, I think there's four, because in the intro which I watched, there's a blue one as well, which maybe that's just another hard circuit. But yeah, so I don't know. I was going to do long, but let's go hard. Basically, the main problem in this game is utterly impossible. So one set three, so let's just do a simple one, and then I've been selecting easy when I've just had a brief go on this before I started. So how many options? Then you got passwords you can put in. So I think it's save your character from the campaign, then start, and then you can select one of the pro players. And there's actually there's also female players as well. Like this, it's just like back then. It seems like it was very ahead of its time. Like they actually do. Are these real though? I couldn't recognise the names. Nikki Lauda, Rubek, Kilsch. That's a weird name. It's very culty. So they couldn't get the real ones, I'm guessing, unless I really don't know my tennis, because I don't recognise any of these. Dick Jones. And there's my character I've made in the thing, but obviously his stats are terrible because he's just been made like 10 minutes ago. But yeah, so obviously it's pretty obvious we're going to go for Frank! He's got speed 20. Okay, so let's go. And then your computer, you can select who it is. This guy's got an insane jaw, so it's going to be him. Right, and then you've got 5 background music select. Oh, you can't test them though, that's weird. Oh, there's one that's just a bag, which is good. But yeah, having BGM is like a bonus in a Master System game in some games. You know, they had to cut it out. This has got 5 different ones. Jesus. Okay, let's go. Right, this is where the problems begin. So you've got your good animations. You can press down to bounce it. Obviously, you launch the ball. You go boosh. But yeah, so you'll soon see. Oh, well, I've got problems. You can do a lob and a normal hit now, so it seems a bit more advanced than the ones we've been playing. Bear in mind, this is on easy. How do we get more angle on it? Okay, wow, this is not going at all how it was before. Oh, I fell over, cool. And then when you lose, you can get... Oh, you sometimes get an animation of him, like, reacting to losing as well. But yeah, basically, what I was going to say, although it wasn't actually shown there, is the reason people, like, really started getting into them with, like, virtual tennis and that is because it was very forgiving. Like, if you're in the area and you press the button, he basically does the right swing and you just hit the ball, even if you kind of wouldn't have. In this, it's way, way less forgiving. And I think in basically all previous sports, like tennis games before that, it was like that. But although I hear that Super Tennis on the SNES was pretty great. Although I've never played it. But yeah, okay, this is not showing that off. I'm actually playing okay. But basically, when I started this, it would either just... the racket just goes through the ball, or sometimes the ball would quite often just hit your player, which does happen in virtual tennis, and that is very rare. The game lets that happen. He kind of goes through it most of the time. Having trouble getting angles. I'm not sure how it works. Obviously, I'm holding the angle as I hit the ball, and it goes in that direction, but I don't get any like strong angular work. Oh come on! What's the point in the lob if he's going to just get it? He's right near the net. Oh, that was supposed to be a lob. I guess because I fell over, it doesn't work out. Oh, nice. Okay, this is actually more playable now. This is on easy. Bear that in mind. And I'm having a bloody hard time to get 1 point, and it's the first opponent, so it's no joke. You really want to get more angles. I guess. Oh, am I playing a character with a lot of speed but just no angle power? Is that the problem? Yeah, you get your little like sweating animation of like no. He was actually like kicking the ground on that before as well. It's really nice. It's like presentation of this game is as good as I could ever dream of on the Master System. Like, what do you mean I get 5 different background music selections and they're inoffensive? That doesn't even make sense. I was going to say the gameplay less now, but it's actually doing alright at the moment. No, mate. It's just going to be Lob Maniacs, isn't it, here? Lob Maniac. Oh, I don't mind that. If you do try and do a lob, the recovery seems to be quite significantly more than it is if you just do a normal shot, which is fine, because that's like a technical shot. Wow. Is my character like being pressed because I'm constantly sweating now? Like I'm doing that. Is that because I'm like losing? Oh, I know what it is. There's a stamina stat. Oh, thanks. Am I just less accurate one? Ah, yeah. Each character has a stamina stat, so maybe I'm out of stamina now. I don't know how you control that. It just depends how long the match goes on. It's just you can't do anything about it. It's not based on the number of hits. Oh, come on. Ow. Oh. Damn, this is an insane match. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, this just seems brutal. So far I've got 1 point. And this is actually me playing okay, I think. I'm getting a lot of hits. And it's on easy on the first opponent, so yeah, there's no... Maybe they expect you to have finished Wimbledon 1 before you start playing this. Damn. Oh, that was good. Oh, I guess I hit the net. I couldn't really see what was going on. Okay. No. Isn't it best of... Wasn't it one set? Oh, it's just games. I like where you can press down to the ball. That's just for fun. It doesn't add anything from like a technical perspective. It's just good. Come on. No, mate. Well, that's weird. I wonder if you get a better hit if it's like, you know, not just come off the ground like in virtual tennis. It's like that, but I'd be very surprised if it's even that technical. Just really surprised at the quality of the sprites. And there's, you know, a lot of animations and things like that. Oh, it's very nice. Come on. Oh, he started to stamina-rise now. Finally. Come on. No, miss it. How the hell am I going to beat this guy? That's a weird lob. Oh, okay. Well, at least I'm getting actual rallies. This is actually fun. But the controls do feel a bit weird and stilted. Like it's a bit difficult to go back, obviously, once you've played virtual tennis and the like. Nice. But maybe in the day, obviously, this is like the cutting edge of tennis games, so it wouldn't have felt so bad. You had... Oh, nice! Hey, you seem to be good at serving, apparently. It doesn't look like you can serve it out either. Maybe because my guy's got that much skill, he can't... Oof! He can't aim left and right that much anyway, so me holding it the entire time isn't doing anything. So I can't lose by just over-holding it. Oi, mate. Oh! Come on! Oh, I was lucky there. Oh, I was unlucky there, but damn you! Now I'm going to hit the ground. Yeah, he's mad. 3 games down. Gotta pull it back. Okay, I'm serving away. Oh, I'm at the bottom, so that's the main thing. I don't like the way the screen scrolls, though. It feels like unnecessary and adds difficulty. Like, that wasn't a lob, was it? There we go. Oh, come on, mate. Smash him. Smashing doesn't seem to actually give me any more chance of getting it through. Come on. Someone easy should have lost it randomly by now, you'd think. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, oh, it runs into the ball. Okay, at least that was a real deal rally. I guess it's just harder when you have no stamina left. Right, a lot harder. Obviously it's going to be harder, that's kind of the whole point of that stat. But... Nice, even had a dive. You're getting some dramatic stuff going on here. For some reason I really like that you can run off screen as well. I guess it feels like more of a complete world if you can run off to an area that should exist even though it's not on the screen. It's not like an invisible wall. Don't know why that really makes me feel better about it. Oh, now I can't. Oh, okay, when you're E7 you can't because you're only going to hurt yourself, so that's fine. Actually, I don't know what the rules are to why I like that and I don't when it's in the game, but I don't know. Oh yeah, lobs are working. We're wearing him down, his stamina's gone. This is the first time I've ever been ahead. Come on. It's funny because of the way obviously trying to... Oh yeah, I didn't let it bounce, whoops. Because of the way obviously you can't... Doing a little grid of pixels for the tennis racket is literally impossible in the resolution they're talking about. It looks a bit like it's a mirror, like a hand mirror. It's a bit of a weird one, but yeah, there's not much you can do about that. You can only fit as many pixels as you can fit, unless the characters are like massive. That would be quite a bit of a weird... It's like a Neo Geo type tennis game on the Master System. Might be a bit of a weird one. I wonder if there is a Neo Geo tennis game. Oh, nice! Oh, boo 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 boo! Is that him crying? Douche. Because isn't it the I've recently learnt the joys of like Turf. Was it Turf Masters or whatever? The really good golf game on this on the Neo Geo, which is like what a really good golf game. What does that mean? But it exists and it's really good. So I wonder if there's a good tennis game made by SNK. Oh, come on, don't get it afterwards, that's cheating. No. Oh, now I can't see because the screen's scrolling. Thanks. Yeah, that element needs to be out of the game. Like, that's not a major issue, but I'm finding it difficult enough as it is without a little disadvantage of having to wait for the screen to scroll. It's kind of one of those features you feel like it's surprising it got greenlit. It reminds me of the worst version of that, which I remember on World Soccer on the Master System, which is just it's not even in the same league as this. It's way worse. But it's like static screen scrolling football game, which is insane. If you haven't seen that game, you should check it out and see how ridiculous it is. I think one of your players at a time can move or something, and like you've got 3 screens. The mid court, mid pitch, and the left and right pitch, and it's just like, what are you doing? It's an insane. It's like, obviously there can be limitations when you're making a game on an 8-bit system. You have to try and work around them, but geez, that shouldn't even been considered. Like, obviously, I mean, I might be difficult how I'm explaining it, but with stuff like Sensible Soccer, obviously, that was good. It like scrolls. Oh, did I get it? Or no? Now? No. But it's literally a static screen, and when you get to it, it flicks screens to the next one. That's what I'm trying to get at, which is just unforgivably insane. Oh, right at the front. Come on, lobbing! Oh, yeah, lobster. My character's been eaten by a lobster. Alright. That would have been a good name for a tennis player. You should legally change your name if you can be the lobster. Come on. No. How can I be lobbing when he's literally at the net and it just... Okay, fine. Okay, there we go. That was the answer. Just do it twice and then you'll be alright. They flip a coin if you do that, and if it comes up dead, it is. Uh-oh. That's not why it's not going to get wrecked here. It does feel like, at least that's fair, like the smashes in this game are just not that powerful and they don't really matter. Like if you do it, they don't, but at least if they do it, it doesn't really matter either. Maybe there's only so fast they were allowed that sprite to go, and it was just, that would have been beyond it. Oh nice, that was quite a hard hit to get. Come on. There must be a character who can do better lobs than that. So yeah, I'm out of here, going to get a break. Ahaha, break point, I'm so hilarious. Come on. People got like reasonable shadows, I'm just noticing that now. And the lawn court looks really good as well. Like obviously a solid colour for the hard court is like, I say realistic, obviously it would have texture and that, but that's fine. But it's not a detriment, but having a lawn is cool. I mean it's called Wimbledon, so you're literally impossible. Wimbledon's not going to license their name to a game which doesn't have grass courts in it. It'd just be bizarre. Maybe if it's on the Atari 2600 they would. Whoa. Did they not win at 5-0? Is it literally 6 before you strike out? I think I'm just going to maybe lose this on purpose. I'm going to lose it anyway, so let's just not say on purpose. But I want to try the tour next. Because I'm obviously ready. I might put all my points into skill. So I'm obviously speed isn't actually a major problem. Getting to the ball isn't a big deal. It's just trying to make sure you press hit when it's like in the right area, because the depth perception is quite difficult. Although the ball does the size changing thing. There's so many things right in this game. And it just feels like obviously the gameplay. I'd be really interested to see. I might see some reviews like what the gameplay was considered at the time, because it just feels very wooden because of things like from the future like Virtual Tennis. But I'm saying that I didn't find playing the other two, like Wimbledon 1 and whatever the other one is, like Sega Tennis, to be that. It doesn't feel like this. It didn't feel as unfair as this, like as far as the when you're hitting the ball, when you're not hitting it. But yeah, it's been great going back to all these Masters of games. Like, 'cause I guess I didn't play many of them, the ones that came out right near the end, and just seeing games with like such full presentation and menus and options. It's just like, what? That's not how I remember the Master System to be. That's not its like legacy, but apparently it is. Not only just arcade games that are great as they are, they cater to this kind of, well, I hesitate to say simulation, but you know what I mean. Like games that you're more likely to find on Mega Drive and onwards. There we go, losing on purpose. That's a good serve, right? Uh-oh. Oof, I'm surprised that didn't count as hitting me, honestly. He's always at the net, because he knows that lobs don't work in this game, so it's like, right, fine, I'll just take advantage of this instead. Uh-oh. Come on. Yeah, I was very surprised to find out Wimbledon 2 existed. I have this game, obviously, by virtue of buying another, like, just random box of games of Master System, which I very much enjoyed doing. Oh, you! So yeah, I would never have known to even look for this, thinking it was... Oh, the net isn't actually transparent. Oh, did they shake it? What the hell? Man, talk about presentation. These guys thought of it all. Okay, cool. Right, let's do the tour, because I'm obviously ready now that I won that, or lost it 6-0, 1 or 2. I'm starting to wonder if easy is like hard, like there's normal, and then they've just put the wrong word there. You can do your beginning characters there. So obviously I'm John, good, it keeps the name. Right, I have no face, because I guess this is your like OC. So right, name's fine, that's what we want it to be. Oh, wrong button. Cool. There you go. Evans, Hart, Diego, Cortez, Wilson, Hawk. It's a good name. Right, here we go. So we want skill because I want to be able to knock it at really good angles. How many points can you put into this? Don't tell me it's all of them. Wow, that is insane. I can't do all of them, obviously. Let's do like 15. That's ridiculous. Or 12. No, that's not easy. Okay. Let's try B. Number 2. Alright, please have. I want to see the skill make a difference, basically. Okay, so far it hasn't. Okay. Power seems low, which makes sense. Oh, you punk. Oh, did it have audience before? I don't think it did. Is this because this is the main event? Like, it's not some random exhibition in the park? Wow, the speed is slow. That's obviously power. Oh. I want to see the skill. Either maybe it'll increase the hitbox of where I can hit it, or hopefully increases the angles of which you're capable of doing. Oh, he moves back fast. This guy's good. When you're on the tour, obviously you're facing off against actually good. Is that net from him? Yeah, boy. Let's pro it up. And the other thing I like is what I can do. I did it by accident. Oh, what? Come on, man. That's harsh at that. Is you can throw the ball up and you can hit it on the way up too, which is nice. I don't remember. I did it by accident, so I don't remember trying that on other tennis games. So that's really cool. It's like not actual physics, obviously, but that's what it feels like. It's like, oh, because the ball is in the right place, you can still do it off the back of that as well. There was no like penalty. Like, it just clipped through. That was very cool. Come on, I want more angles. I've got good skill. Should have just done 20 to see what the maximum possible you can do is. Alright, see if I can do it on the way up. Ah. Oh, I'll try it the way I did it before by accident. Ready? There you go. That's cool. Oh, well, that was a good angle. There we go. Nice. This isn't Johnny Netman. That's my real name. That's short to John, obviously. Uh oh. He's trying to counter. At least you know he's going to do lobs all the time, so I can try and counter that. Try and pull it down close to the net as I can, but I'm pulling down, obviously, but I don't know what the rules are, how I can enforce that. What if you press both buttons together? Sometimes that does something. Is that a slice? It looks like he's trying to do a serve. Not sure what that is. Yeah, obviously you can't do a serve during a match, so that's not relevant. I'm de-staminarizing him, which is good. Yes! I'm guessing the lower stamina they got the more chance of running it. Whoa, my head again! Come on, let's get an actual game. That was a good angle as well, nice, yeah. Customizing my character. You wouldn't do very well, I guess, if you just had all stamina. You'd have to be a really good player and just create massive rallies and beat them that way. You'd have to be all unforced errors. You don't actually have any talent yourself. Yes! Oh, look, he's gone mad! Game won by John! That's me! Yeah, bring it! 3 sets is such epic, that would be a nightmare to play through, to be honest. But I guess they want you to just have the option to make it a bit more realistic. Does it mean win 3? So best of 5, so that's real life, isn't it? That's how they do it in these big Grand Slams like that. Oh, how dare you! Oh, what the hell? That was weird. I actually did ghost it. Take that, Netman! So a wee Johnny Netman. I want to bring it. This is like that film, The Net. Not the film Wimbledon, obviously. Featuring Kirsten tennis. Yeah, you are terrible, lad. I was going to say boxing. I'm not sure why that word came into my brain. I'd say maybe too much George Foreman on the Master System, I guess. I need to eat a burger now. Nope. Oh dear. Oh, nice. You actually can see people in the crowd now, and they make a cool, weird sea-based, ocean-based sound. Uh-oh. Don't make me crush you, fool. I wonder how much difference each different ground type makes. You know, like grass is probably going to make it bounce less and stuff. How much does it actually happen in the game? Was clay the fastest one, I think? I don't remember. Come on, son! I never played on clay because I never took tennis seriously. I just played a bit at school, but I don't know what clay is like. It feels like a big undertaking to make a huge clay court. Ah, oh, see ya. Like he elbowed that one. Douche! I wonder if it was too surprised to see like a half-time? That's what they have in tennis, isn't it? like a break where they're sitting down having water and towels and everything. This is that much presentation on this. Come on, do a random lob. He's not expecting it because it doesn't make sense. Yes! What the hell? It actually worked. Advantage, John. That's my middle name. Advantage. Oh no, it's Advantage John. That would be great if your first name was actually Advantage, because they would have to say it as the commentators. Advantage, Advantage. Or Disadvantage would be also a great name. It's like he's playing at a disadvantage. Is this game making me go crazy? It feels like it's very possible. Come on, let's out-net. I'm a netizen. Yeah! Oh, I'm doing a cool dance! This is great. Some of the animations for winning it. This is better than the real tennis game in the future. Do you think that guy's meant to be Sampras from his picture there? Right. Or maybe P Silver, I've got any arrows. Alright. Same character basically. Oh, okay. This music feels like a bit of a... It's good, but it feels a bit of an oddity for a tennis game. It feels like a long journey or something. Could be an ease music, but obviously I'm in on the Master System with ease music after ease 1. It's just mind-blowingly good. I think it's not going to come out looking at the sound chip yet. Look at all the extra officials you've got, like the ball boys and everything. It's insane. This is some top quality. I wonder what the best tennis game on the NES is, or the NES, or even the Famicom. I'd be interested to know, because I never expected they could reach these heights. Obviously I'm not exactly a sports game fan, but I received this, I thought I'd got to try it. Oof. This is brutal. Oh, he tried to do whatever that double button thing is. Oh, that is a slice. Yeah, it's like having... Would you like a slice of cake? Yeah. Okay, so you can slice it. Does that get you better angles, maybe? Uh-oh. Don't try anything fancy against that. Get him. Alright, let's try slice. Yes, you got 3 shot types. That's basically how it goes from then on, isn't it? But unless you have some weird power move, like top spinners like that, but just tennis has 3 moves. I guess that's pretty much it as far as like real life tennis moves go. Game 1 by John! Game 1 by John. I'm trying to make a poem. What the hell's going on? I'm actually winning. I guess having loads of points in skill is the answer. Oh, hopefully, watch him serve next time. It looks like, there we go. Looks like his tennis racket's got a lightning bolt in it. Oh, put the, there you go. Must be Slazenger. Oh yeah, eagerness alert. I was over eager there, like a tennis beaver. Sorry, tennis playing beaver. Remember that character from a Disney film? Come on! Ah! Come on. Yeah! How you like me now? Maybe there isn't a slice. I'm starting to wonder because the normal shot doesn't look that different. No, we'll see. I'm going to choose to believe that there is. Oh, why? That's terrible. This is what was happening to me when I was playing it briefly before the stream. It just seemed like it was impossible to hit anything. Hopefully I fall into that curse again. Oh, I still maintain the screen scrolling is the true challenge of the game. Bloody silver. I hate robots that are programmed to kill people. Right, come on, here we go. Massive cross court. Oh, he's fast as hell. What the hell, man? How dare you? I'm netting it here. You've got to get beaten. Look at this. Why can't I get a better angle? Yeah! It looks like that's just not a game mechanic like super angles that get them. It just eventually they just netalize it if you keep doing good shots. You can't do an insane cross court that goes like off the right of the screen there and then you can't get it. I guess for 2-player games they just make it like that so there's no like seemingly unfair shots even though you'd have to set it up. Uh oh. And that kind of is like the risk and reward of being at the net anyways, and you should be able to get crazy angles. Crush them, but they can lob it up. This is cool, I'm actually winning. But like I say, the way the gameplay works with the, you don't feel that accomplished hitting it or not hitting it because it's a bit of a crapshoot. Like I don't, even though this is in almost every way objectively better than the other tennis games we played in the Master System, I don't feel like it plays better. Even though I'm now getting it enough to be able to actually win, it doesn't. I don't know. You just don't feel the fun of hitting the ball last time because you just think, oh, that was lucky, and then you don't get the angle you want, and you're like, oh, okay. Yeah. And lobbing very rarely does anything. Like, I mean, it doesn't often do something in the other ones like virtual tennis, but at least if someone's right at the net, like they frequently are in this, it does crush them. Like, they have almost no chance. I like that in topspin where you had like the super move, isn't it? Where you use the trigger, but you had to hold the trigger the right amount to get the meter to release it. Oh, what? Release at the right time. That was such a cool mechanic because you're moving up to the ball to try and get the hit in. So you have to pre-time when you're going to start holding the trigger, like from a point of view of how far away you are from the ball. And then and then let it go at the right time to get the hit as well. Like it was really, that's such a clever mechanic because it meant you had to know where the ball was going to be at a certain point in the future. So you have to be in a really good position. That kind of follows how it would be in reality, isn't it? Like if they've done a ball so basic that you know exactly where it's going, you can just destroy them with a return shot. And that mechanic really lands on that. It's brilliant. And I think if you got the meter wrong, it just is such a rubbish shot they crushed you. So it's just So that was great. That's one of the things it brought over virtual tennis. There's not much you could do that virtual tennis wasn't already doing. And it had like a good co-op campaign. I don't know if that's Topspin 1 or 2 or whatever, but I'm having a good time with that. Co-op campaign. Sorry, I hope I'm remembering that right. Come on now. Can you just keep... Oof! My soul was hit. Can you keep pushing them right to one side of the court until they go right to the edge? And one thing about this as well, I guess it's more satisfying that way, but you very rarely... I can't remember if I've ever hit a shot that's just gone out and I'm pressing like fully in directions as often as I can, like I'm not holding back. And I can't think I've actually hit one out ever. I think I've hit the net once. So it's kind of... It's funny because that should be a good thing. Like, you're like, oh yeah, I don't want the game to kind of decide I've randomly lost a point, in a way. But it just feels weird because you're used to that. Now you need to use the direction buttons in moderation to not just blast it off the court. That was good. So I feel like I've lost something. So you can't get stamina back. Maybe if you stood still for a while, which is obviously going to be very difficult when you're trying to play tennis, you could come out of that state. Can I tap buttons? Probably maybe even more stamina-ized. Boo! That's such a weird noise. That feels like a relic from like older 8-bit games. They had to put that noise in. The other sounds are all like realistic as much as they can be. That one is just a weird arcade-based sound. Like the opponent's crying. Woohoo.com. Oh god. Yeah, boy. That was cool. The animation really matched up nicely though with what I was doing. Yeah! See ya. I'm just going to shuffle off the screen. That should be automatic. The game should just take control of your character and shuffle off the screen when you win. Like you being able to do it. Come on. Bring it. Hey! He must have been psyched out there. Game won by John! Yeah, it's 5-1. We've got 1-1-2. I can't believe that. It's a big shock to me. It's literally just the fact that I've got lots of points in skill. I don't think I'm doing anything different apart from running into a ball, which is highly advisable always. I'm going to do one of my patented upswing serves as well in a minute. I should get. Especially when you're at the top of the screen. You always have a disadvantage at the top of the screen, but that's not new to this game. That's very much it's like being on the wrong side on a fighting game. You just have to live with that because both characters have to do it. Although obviously if you're a computer it doesn't work like that. It's not reading the digital image off the screen and then reacting. That's not how the computer's playing the game. Come on. Oh, I could stumped him a bit there. It's coming close, let's lob it up. Not off this though. Oh, come on. Ooh, I had to look at a message there. That's not the best thing to do when playing tennis. Just like in real life, you shouldn't be bringing your phone out during the game. Okay, right. Ready, go! Oh, I need to do my upswing thing. Nice. That was the sort of angle I actually want. That felt good. Like that. The fact that I have to say that, like as if it's like a rare thing in this game, is a shame. But that shot felt like it was exactly as placed. And that one was good too. Maybe at the top of the screen it just feels different because you're in a kind of smaller area. How dare you? Getting bruises in. Funny if you lost stamina for taking hits as well. That'd be great. It's kind of realistic. You could actively want to hit the opponent to make them lose stamina. What if you can get injuries in any tennis game? I'd be interested to know about that. Maybe there's like an actual ATP tour or something game where it's like really... Because in we were infamous for that in NBA 2K. That shows my age. Like I mean, literally 2K. You could kind of go out of your way in a way to injure opponents. You know, like hurt their arms. They're just out for like half the season, and then you don't have to worry about them anymore. Makes you wonder how much that is trying to go on in real life. Hopefully, very little. But it was definitely a strategic advantage because there's no morals in the world of. Oh man. Yeah, it's funny. I'm trying to think of the sports games I have played because, like I say, I'm not a sports game player, but we did NBA. I don't know. NBA 2K was just such a great feeling game. Like, never even played like a basketball game. I enjoyed for like a minute before that one, but it was really cool. And then we didn't carry on into the other ones. And EA Hockey. EA Hockey on the Mega Drive is amazingly good. And then NHL Hits is probably one of my favourite sports games ever made. That is, you know, it's just bonkers. It's like kind of Mortal Kombat hockey game. That obviously would interest me. How dare you? It's like he's going out of his way to destroy my actual body rather than win the game. Yeah, can't recommend NHL Hits enough. I mean, the game, when you boot it up into the intro, it starts with Limp Bizkit playing Rollin'. That tells you the vibe of the game. Why would you not want that? If only they could have done an 8-bit rendition of Rollin' here, they'd have to have patched the game, because I guess the song would have been out at the time. But just have Fred Durst be in the crowd. Just imagine, that's your, like, I don't know, directive comes down like for your programmer, like you need to put Fred Durst in the crowd in this game. You're like, wait a minute, how am I actually going to represent that? Like, I could give him a red cap, but that's not really going to be enough. And you won't be able to do any facial features. I don't know how you would do that. These are the sort of questions that arise on my streams that make them the top quality content that they are. Here's your homework, children. Can you put legendary songwriter Fred Durst into the crowd in an 8-bit game? That'd be a good game jam. Fred Durst-based games. You could have like P. Diddy in one of them. I don't know what else you would do. I'll have to try and pitch that to someone who's running a game jam. They have some pretty out there ideas for some of them, so that's not actually unthinkable. Come on. Is it match point for him? No, it must be me. That's good. It has to be some so far ahead in games. There's no way it would be his match point. What am I thinking? Yes! Pro gaming art is here to stay. Yeah, it's a very weird one to review this. Yeah, it's like, oh really? I guess I got it on video. Like, that's a nice picture as well. Cool. It's like, you know, I suppose as objective you can be. Like, all the objective elements of this game are very good, like the audio, the music, presentation. But the fun value of actually playing it is just not. It's just not that good. Crazy, you can play as a woman back then as well. Like, obviously that has to be normal now, but it's very nice. It's kind of a weird one as well because I'm sure, like, let's say, I mean, I don't know, let's not speak for them, but if you're like, oh, cool, I want to play as, I mean, not Serena Williams, it's too late on in life, isn't it? But then, I want to play as this woman or whatever, like, it's like, well, no, we don't have any of those, but at least we have all the ones in the game. Uh-oh. I mean, obviously, it applies to everyone. It'll be nice to be playing as Hemman in this as well, but he's a zombie by the time Virtual Tennis comes out, so playing the real version might be nice. Come on. Okay, I think we're probably not going to play too much more of this. You get the idea. I'm not going to go through the entire talk, because that's like 600 hours of content probably. But, yeah, that seems pretty good. Let's just do a few more games. Come on. Come on! Oh, I want to play on the clay and the grass though, so maybe I'll reset and do that, because we've got the password, don't we? Yeah, let's do that. Hang on. Whoa, what the? Yeah, let's just show off the other bits. Right, so can we build a free match? Yes. So let's do like mixed, like doubles. So let's go with lawn. That's cool. Obviously easy. Normal, super actually possible. So okay, let's go with someone who has high skill. 20. What is that? Come on. That's so much higher than the created character. What is it? Oh, that's on my side. Can they all be John? That's awesome. Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. Wow, it's me and 3 clones of John. Okay, yeah, I like the look of the grass. It is a bit distracting though, because it's so pixely, obviously. But I like to just rely on a computer to be better than a computer. That's not ideal, but this is the nature of the setup. It's good that one of them's wearing different clothes. I guess they just do that if you have 2 of the same on one team. You can actually like choose your clothes, can't you, in something like top spin? It's kind of a weird one. Lob it up, Lobo. Randy's gone as long as a long time anyway, so it's been ridiculous with doubles because you can't do insane cross courts to try out with them. You can't even really do like huge power, like from back to court to back of court rallies either. It doesn't seem to. Okay, occasionally you get that, but it's very much mid court and like net stuff that can't really be countered. Is like basically the game. Or it's like mid court play, and even if you're at the net, the angles you get are the same you would get at mid court. It's the same because you can't be lobbed and your angles are the same. Obviously the ball gets to their side quicker, so I guess it's not like it has no advantages, but I think just to liven this up, they could have done with like having you get the shot dead on like where it should be hit kind of thing with the racket. It goes like suddenly a lot faster just for that shot, just to spice it up a bit, because all the shots are very vanilla, like the smashes are very ineffective. There's no massive angles, so it's very sort of, I don't know, not my first tennis game, but it's just there's no exciting shots really. I guess I would say there's not much excitement in this game. Does that mean it's okay? Cool. Let's do that's the most exciting you can get on an upswing serve. Aces aren't very like fast and exciting. I guess if I choose a character that has 20 power, let's try that and on clay. See if I can get like a mega fast smash. Let's do that now. Just want to experience what it has. I love the no arms allowed, no hands allowed in the intro. Right, so doesn't really matter honestly. I'll just do that. Clay, Doctor Clay. Who's got 20 power? Well, what the hell? Heinz is insane. You get that's ridiculous. Alright, then someone terrible is super. Let's go, Mouser. Isn't there somebody out of Police Academy? Okay, that is a bit faster, that is. And then it just goes back to being normal again. Yeah, doesn't seem really noticeably faster. Okay, it is a bit better. It does make you want to go in the tour and like actually upgrade your stats. I'm assuming... Wait a minute, that's not true, is it? Okay, cool. Alright, it looks like this is the end of the stream. Oh, okay, wow, yeah, having 20 power makes a big difference. It actually plays a bit better, so you just don't want to play the tour, I guess. So, although you can just steal a password off the internet and then... Wow, I actually did like a down the line serve as well. Okay, so having good stats is the answer, basically. Just, yeah, what the hell? Okay, so yeah, basically, play a character with really good stats and it becomes more like an actual tennis game. Yeah, okay, well there you go. At least we learned something before the end of the stream there. It's just like we did on that other tennis game where you had to pick all these really weird settings to make it actually feel good. So we're very much a educational tennis-based YouTube channel. It's quite a niche one. Okay, alright, but that's going to be it as far as the Wimbledon 2 goes. I don't know I still don't really know which one I'd recommend getting out of the three. I don't think it'll be this one. It's just not enough fun. Like it's a competent tennis game you can get. But what was the other one called again? Wimbledon, and the other one is like just Sega Tennis or something. Showing my collection here. Super Tennis, yeah. I think it was Super Tennis was the funnest one if you get the settings just right. So you need to watch the guide set up like weird numbers. But otherwise, all I guess I have to say is thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you next time on Channel Holiday.